So you're having my baby, and it means so much to me. There's nothing more precious than to raise a family. The song we're learning today is Forever My Lady by Jodeci. It's one of their most famous songs. Before I start the tutorial, I just want to point out that these are piano chords. The original song is done on the piano. And those chords, I got them from Richard of the channel HouseofJaz. All right. So if you want to learn the piano version of this song, go to his channel, and again, it's called HouseofJaz. I'll put a link in the description, and then you can get started there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna approximate those chords on the guitar. All right. So we're starting off on the verse. On the 6th fret, B flat major 7. All right, and I'll put the graphics on the screen so you guys can see where my hands are. Okay, on the 6th fret, B flat major 7. All right. Then the next chord is a A7 sharp 5. All right. So an A7 is like this. What you do is you take the 5th of the A chord, which is an E, and then sharp 5 means you take this E and then move it up a half step, and it turns into an F, right? So, all right, so that's how you get the A7 sharp 5. And what makes it a 7 is this G right here. A7 over C sharp. So C sharp is C, or D flat, whichever you want to call it. But this is the C sharp or the D flat. And then you play these first 3 strings. This is a G, which makes it an A7. And then this is a E, and then an A. Okay, so A7 over D flat or C sharp. All right, and then we go to a D minor 7. Okay, there's nothing more precious. So actually, let me go back real quick. So you're having my baby, B flat major 7, and it means, okay, so much, A7 over A7 sharp 5, to me, A7 over D flat. Okay, and then there's nothing more precious, D minor 7. If you look at the piano tutorial that Richard did, he uses minor nines, but it's just because it's hard to play on the guitar. I'm just gonna use D minor 7. Okay, so D minor 7 on the 5th fret. There's nothing more precious. G7. Okay, so G. You open this up on the 4th fret, and you get that F here. That's what makes it a G7 or G dominant 7. Okay, and again on the piano tutorial he uses a G9. Then to raise on the 3rd fret, C minor 7. Again, C minor 9 is what he uses, but just for simplicity, we're gonna use a C minor 7. Okay, then to raise a family, F7 on the 1st fret. Okay, and again, he uses an F9, but we're gonna use an F7 or F dominant 7. All right, and then those chords, cycle back one more time, and then he goes to the pre-chorus. So the first chord in the pre-chorus is a B flat major 7 with a bass of C. So this is a B flat major 7, and what you do is you take this B flat here and move it here to a C. So okay, 1. So count that, or just that's kind of how the vibe goes. You and I will never fall apart. Okay, D minor 7. Go back to that shape again, but this time we use a B flat major 7 with a bass of G instead. Okay, so again, this is the B flat major 7, and we use a bass of G. Okay. Okay. And then we knew right from the start is a B minor 7. With a bass of E, so this is a B minor 7 on the 2nd fret, and then we use E as the bass. Okay, and back to an A7 sharp 5, which we've seen the chord earlier. Okay, so when you went from the start. And we go back to B flat major 7 with a bass of C. You can also do this if your thumb is really long, long enough, so that you can reach that C here. Okay. The day we fell so far in love, D minor 9. Okay. And then G minor 7. Okay. Now baby was born healthy and strong. Okay, on the 3rd fret. On the piano tutorial that Richard does, he uses a G minor 9. Okay, but we're gonna use a G minor 7. And then now our dreams are reality. A7 sharp 5. Now our dreams are reality. A7 over C sharp or D flat. Okay, cool. So that's the pre-chorus, and then we go to the chorus. B flat major 7. Forever, my lady. Okay, it's like a dream. So when he says it's like B minor 7, sorry, with a bass of E. Okay, so it's like a dream. A7 sharp 5. This is famously called the Devante chord, because I guess he likes to use a dominant 7 sharp 5. Okay. All right, and then we go to 4 strings of chords that we've seen in the verse. So D minor 7, holding you close, okay. And then G7, keeping you warm, you're keeping me warm. And then C minor 7. Okay. If this is ecstasy, F7. All right. So again, I'm holding you close, keeping you warm. If this is ecstasy, there we go. All right. And then then those cycle of chord, those strings of chords again repeat. I say just what I mean. Okay. Forever and ever, I praise what I see. All right, and that's it. That's the whole thing. It sounds really jazzy. But that's because Devante is the producer and he likes to use those types of chords. So have fun, take it easy. Ooh yeah.